Well, with the leadership contest result due to be announced on Monday, and of course, Liz Truss, the heavy favourite to become the next Prime Minister. Loads of reports today that the European Union are extremely nervous, many in Brussels, at the prospect of Truss becoming the next PM. Now, remember, the next Conservative Prime Minister is going to need to do a lot to win back Leaver Brexiteer support. In some of the polls I've seen recently, the level of Leaver support for the Tories is down to only around half of Brexiteers currently intend to vote Tory at the next election. Now, that means the next Tory leader is going to have to do a lot to win back your support. I know many of you who comment here on my channel currently intending either to not vote or perhaps vote for Reform UK, and you want to see the new PM take tough action, not just words. I think one of the measures that would be very popular early on is if Lord Frost was brought back as Brexit Minister, for instance. But look, we've seen reports about what Liz Truss could do, perhaps will do, if she is indeed the next Prime Minister. Talk of triggering Article 16 within days of becoming PM. Again, I know for you guys here on my channel, you'll believe it when you see it. And by the way, I wrote about this in my newsletter this morning. Do go and subscribe. I'll put a link down below to get that in your inbox. But look, it's fair to say that I think many in the EU actually are quite dreading Truss coming in as PM because of the briefings we've seen that she is set to take a firm line. Firstly, you've got Adam Payne here reporting on the EU bracing for a rocky few weeks, Article 16 potentially being triggered. And they're insisting they won't negotiate while the Northern Ireland Protocol bill goes through Parliament. Well, they were refusing to renegotiate the protocol already. We've seen EU politicians recently talk about trade sanctions against the UK. But look, another report there from Reuters that the EU is uneasy about Truss becoming PM. Also got this talk in the eye that the EU will not negotiate while the protocol bill remains on the table. That an EU official saying that Brussels will not engage in further talks. Well, of course, there are plenty of talks that seem to get absolutely nowhere, hence the protocol bill and unilateral action finally being taken. And don't forget, as much as the unelected Remain-dominated Lords kicks up a stink about the protocol bill, it's already been backed by a big majority of MPs, and I don't think a single Tory MP actually voted against it. And finally, the Financial Times there, warned by Brussels to avoid provocative act. The EU officials saying that legislation to override the protocol must be halted or negotiations will be frozen. So look, I think it's fair to say that many in the EU are actually rattled about the prospect of Truss taking a far firmer line than Boris Johnson. We await to see, of course, what Truss actually does, or indeed if she does become the next PM, but that is what we're expecting. And I would suggest that if the Conservative government, if Liz Truss wants to win back the support of many of you who voted Tory at the last election and currently are not intending to next time round, then the next PM would do well to ignore EU threats, press on with the protocol bill, trigger Article 16, leave the ECHR, and as I said, I would bring Frost back as Brexit Minister to deal with the EU. Let me know what you make of all of that, guys, in the comments below. I'll keep bringing you all the very latest, so please do whack this video a quick thumbs up, and of course, as ever, cheers for watching.